will happen again. Isn't there one?
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to West Ranch TV.
On this day, 16 years ago, Americans watched as American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 were hijacked and flown into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center in New York City.
The devastating destruction eventually led to the collapse of both towers, leaving the city covered in a blanket of dust and debris. This day will always live in infamy as one of the most traumatic days in American history.
However, the Freedom Tower was built in New York as a memorial for the World Trade Center and offers hope and strength to all those affected by the attacks. I'm Tom Mulry.
And I'm Healy Lunabus. Today is September 11th, 2017, and West Ranch TV starts right now. Attention Wildcats, a representative from Portland State University will be at West Ranch tomorrow in front of the Career Center during tutorial. All students are welcome to stop by their table and learn more about this school. For any questions, please see your counselor or Mrs. Jenkins in the Career Center.
If you do plan on going to a college like Portland State, one of the best ways to start is to take the PSAT. If you are a sophomore and you're interested in taking it, registration begins today. You must register online through the web store. Bring a printed copy of your receipt to Ms. Kazan or Ms. Van Amberg, and they will give you a study guide. Be sure to register soon because space is limited.
If you're a member of Key Club or NHS, you might be interested in helping out the library for service hours. For more information or to pick up a volunteer application, please see any library staff.
The Black Student Union will be meeting today at lunch in room 210. This will be an introductory meeting. DeFia will also be having their first meeting at lunch today in room 534. New members are always welcome to both clubs. Congratulations to our girls varsity tennis team who went undefeated in the California Tennis Classic this weekend in Clovis. The team won all 5 matches to take home the championship. Singles players Jordan McBride and Shira Basnawi went undefeated to lead the team, while all the girls doubles team won their matches to contribute to the team win. Girls tennis starts their league matches tomorrow against Golden Valley. Congrats and good luck, girls.
On this very day in 2001, police and firemen were quick to aid New York civilians. Our correspondents Max, Joel, and Savannah bring us a story of how one first responder saved the lives of many during this tragic event.
Hi, I'm Mark Manfro. I was an emergency responder on 9/11, and I retired after 17 years disabled from working at the 9/11 site with 60 commendations and awards.
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
By the Secret Service to run. I'm in front of the captain.
On 9/11, I was at home, and I was asleep when my wife woke me up. And she woke me up to show me how a plane had crashed into a World Trade Center. And this is approximately 9 o'clock in the morning. And within a minute of watching about the first plane having crashed into the World Trade Center, a second plane crashed into the World Trade Center. It was in that instant that I realized that it had to be a terrorist attack, because on many levels you couldn't be prepared, except of course having been a policeman for quite some time. I was a policeman for 16 years when that happened, so I'm used to handling emergencies, but it's just the scale of the emergency was never on such a massive level. But my third assignment was you were rotated to the World Trade Center site, and every time that I worked at the World Trade Center site, similar to thousands of other policemen and firemen, I felt sick. You know, the air was toxic. There's no turning back. You know, the public needed you, and that's your job, is to protect the public. And certainly, you're hurting very badly, knowing that the public got an enormous amount of casualties, and it certainly wasn't at a lack of effort by the police and firemen, who then sacrificed hundreds and hundreds of their lives to save thousands and thousands of civilian lives. But you know, you're geared to risk it all to try to save people's lives, and you just wish you were there yourself to help. I had one of my friends. He was retiring that day, and he had been in the police force less than a decade, but he was a lawyer, and he was going to leave the police department to pursue his law practice. And he left retiring, which was only half a dozen blocks away, to go to the World Trade Center, and he helped rescue many people out of the building. Unfortunately, when the buildings crumbled, they fell and killed them. As long as you keep on going to wherever the bad guys are, we can prevent another 9/11 from happening.
Thank you for tuning in to today's show of West Ranch TV. Just a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to get homecoming tickets.
Have a great day, Cats.